this whole idea of repair turning into improvements. And I know you used one of the good examples that we've always talked about is you've got a tin roof, but you turn it into a tile roof. I mean, technically, that would that exempt your ability to obviously make that as a repair claim as opposed to making that an improvements and something that's going to be written off over time?
Yeah, there's no, not even a deduction for notionally what the tin roof would have cost you. But if you went from, say, corrugated iron to metal deck, because that's what they do nowadays, that would be all right because you're just using the modern equivalent.
Yeah. So, but really important to understand that if you're, replacing a laminate top and putting a stone bench top on because the laminate had been damaged or burnt or whatever, is that another good example of where, that's considered an improvement because you're using like for like materials?
Yeah, but there's a horrible case that again I can't reconcile, similar to polishing floorboards, that there was a damaged piece of a bench top, and they replaced the whole bench top because they couldn't match the bench top, and that was considered an improvement. But hang on, you didn't say laminated before, did you? You said a.
No, I did say, let's say it's laminated to stone. Let's use that example. Yep.
Yeah, no, that's an improvement too. Sorry, I thought you
Yeah.
were saying stone to granite. Yeah.
Yeah, so laminate to laminate is the same sort of example. If you can't match it, but you've used a different type of laminate or whatever, would that be considered an improvement?
Yeah, because you replaced the whole bench, unfortunately. And that's a little bit of a one I'm uncomfortable with, but they said the bench was the entirety. I don't think so. I think it needs the cupboards to hold it up, just like the roof needs the walls to hold it up. But that case did go through.
Isn't that interesting? And then the last one, which is normally a consistent repair every 7 to 10 years, is fencing. So we've talked about this one before, but for our new community members, and new clients, this one's a good one because if you've got a part of a fence that's damaged and in desperate need of repair, but the other sort of end fence or other side fence is in good shape, but you decide to replace the whole lot because they're 15 years old, is that considered an improvement or a repair?
It's a replacement in its entirety, so you're out the window, and it's 40 years you have to depreciate that cost. Whereas the tax office ruling even says that if you replace the fence a little bit at a time over the years and eventually the whole fence is replaced, doesn't matter, you're allowed a deduction for each one of those. So don't replace the whole fence.
So there's another great little tip from Julia. Don't replace the whole fence at once. Just do the areas that need repair appropriately as they need repair. Otherwise, waiting 40 years to write off that is not going to necessarily be great for cash flow.